today. Welcome to the Dragon Den. We're back with some Alan Wake. I apologize in advance if I sound off at all. I had some work done on my fangs yesterday. I went to the dentist, had some work done on these fangs, and my mouth is still a little sore on the right side. I actually can't open my mouth all the way with how sore it is. So I do apologize if that affects my speaking patterns at all. I don't know what I'm, but yeah. Um, we're back with some Alan Wake. We did first two chapters, and I think today we are going to be doing the third and fourth chapters if my plan goes as it is intended. So without any further ado, continue game. Steam Cloud Alan. I hope that's Steam Clouds. For some reason I always don't trust Steam Cloud saves. Oh, you're joking. I have to. This is why I don't trust Steam Cloud saves. I have to play through the birds again. What is that? Picked up flare gun ammo. Okay. So I have to go play through these birds again, I guess. I kind of know how this works now. Oh, hi. Ow. Get out of here, birds.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Okay. What was that sound? I'm thinking that well doesn't even lead anywhere. Okay. Oh, hi, Barry.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Oh,
I
he's
sent
needed.
Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche. a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear
diner.
Good girl.
God, I hate that smile.
Come here. Pretty please.
I really do love the way this game is styled, like the very episodic nature of it. I love that.
Won't you say something?
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice
Here we
has been
go.
kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Episode 3, Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Where are we going? Like, I thought we were leading to this cabin. So this cabin.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the
Just a
articles
can.
about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Okay. Wait, stuff to do with Cauldron Lake, them, and then that lady's for fearing the dark. The veil lady is controlling the dark. Okay. I wonder if Cynthia knows who the Veil Lady is.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
That was a little aggressive, Barry. Like, I mean, it's a fair question that he asked. She's standing right there.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes.
Someone
Please,
else is
come
here.
in.
She was standing at the door the entire time when someone was walking.
Hey, this is really good. Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
What?
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Oh. Waking up in a fan's bed. That's very... Wow. Okay, so do we have a name for the Veiled Lady now? Barbara Jag? Is that her name? Oh, Barry. Oh, no.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you. A nice day. Come back soon.
Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Okay. So, do we need to go down... I'm surprised the
My
freaking
gun
FBI
and
agent
flashlight were
doesn't
gone.
come after us.
I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Randolph calls
Mr.
the
Randolph
police.
liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Okay, so it seems like we are gonna have to deal with police, potentially the FBI agent Nightingale now. Especially since they called us down to the station. Obviously, we never went to the station because we got essentially kidnapped by this Barbara Jagger character. Something I'm also really curious about is why does Barbara Jagger need us? Like, she obviously, like, something has happened and now she is a supernatural entity that, like, is controlling this darkness. If she is controlling how the, or if she's making such aggressive edits to the point that like, our story is being turned into something of her own creation, why can't she just write her own story? Why does she need us to be the one to write it? Is Alan Wake also supernatural to an extent? Because I was thinking till now, like, Alan was writing, and then this character Barbara Jagger was making the manuscript itself come to life.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had a, argument with Danny, Danny, and, then I got in trouble with the law, and, I'm just, well...
I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah, well, he's, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today, and now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
I almost thought that music was just some, like, entity, like, just speaking through that radio in whispers. I was like, oh no. Let's take a break, proceed to get bombarded with creepy whispers. What happened to that boat? I wasn't paying it. I was trying to pay attention to the dialogue. I wasn't even paying attention. Like, was that boat there when I first walked through it? Randy's dog's open. You go for a hot dog. Oh, there's Randy himself. He probably is the one that called the police, I bet you. Just see me just wander. Now he's just seemed to be wandering around all of his various different houses, going, what is this nut job of a writer doing? I gotta collect them all. Must get all the thermoses and pages.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
Woo! Look at those Matrix. Well.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Make it easy on him. Get after him. Don't let him get away.
Oh, great. Yeah, so we're just gonna make a break for it. Oh, this is...
Stop running! There he goes! Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here. Woo.
Oh, damn.
We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. I didn't realize we were going to be in a run from the police as soon as we got out of there. Oh, crap.
He's gone. Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
Oh, he's right there. What? He was like right behind me. Oh, that was a page. The dark presence
For decades,
sleeps.
the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
I don't have any weapons. Oh, no. What? Okay, well... But I'm not armed. We literally just heard the deputy say that I was without a gun. Okay, so I think that's the way I need to go. The light is definitely marking the way. So what's over on the other side where the giant mysterious force of destruction was knocking down trees and throwing police cars? I thought that was a growl for a minute. That was the freaking tree creaking.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Ooh. I really hope Rose is gonna be okay. She didn't deserve any of this. She was just an excited fan. Fuck.
Search the area.
It's
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
It's like Jagger is protecting me. Like trying to make sure I'm able to actually get away. Which is horrifying. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that might lead down to somewhere.
Sheriff Breakers, this is Agent Nightingale. I've lost contact with Wilson men you assigned to me. It's Wake's doing.
No, it's not.
Are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
I mean, Nightingale's not too far from the truth. It is some semblance of Bigfoot in a way. Oh, we got a heli. Will it go away if I just... Holy shit. Yeah, I hate birds. Oh my gosh. Actually, like, on fire over there. Oh, what? Yeah, oh my god. Okay, looks like we're coming up to some sort of, like, fire watch station or something, perhaps? Fire watch station as we overlook the flame of the helicopter that just crashed. No survivors from what I can tell. Hi, Thermos. Surprised I didn't have to pay like $1 just to be able to look through here. Remember, it was always like 25 cents to be able to like look through one of these. But I'm sure with inflation, it's gone up to $1. Oh, there's another one. Where are you looking out to? What was that? I heard something moving in the trees.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Oh, are we heading to the radio station? Is that our goal? So that's the that's the radio tower, and that's the radio station where we're hearing our friend, I think his name's Pat, broadcast from. Who is the? Oh, we're gonna go to the radio station. He's gonna think we're there for an interview, and we're not actually going to be there for an interview.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, Mulligan, what you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Oda Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over.
Oh no.
Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Okay, so those are the two of the deputies, police officers who are, and when they talk about the Fed, they're talking about Nightingale. So I think we're definitely going to have like some kind of rift between the local police and the Feds, which I mean is not too uncommon from like all the media that I've absorbed regarding federal versus local police. There's always some kind of conflict going on there.
I imagine that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Yeah, Pat Maine. So we're trying to go to the coal mine? It might be because I did take like a week break since the last time I played this, but I'm not remembering why we need to get to the coal mine. But okay. Maybe... No.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without light.
Okay, so we need to go find some sort of light. We don't have... I just realized we don't have any way to protect ourselves. So what's interesting is, like, the shadows are trying to stop me, but they're also trying to stop everyone else from getting to me. So, like, what does Jagger want with me? Why is she trying to have me write this? What is she trying to have done? And I guess this is gonna be the light.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Great. There's a generator over here, I think, right? Alan Wake's version of a mounted turret in FPS. I love it. Interesting that now we know the shadow can take over inanimate objects too. That's something we're going to need to definitely be on the lookout for. Like, I think that's the first time we've ever seen the shadows take over an inanimate object. Right. Okay, well, we got our flashlight. With 5 batteries. Ooh, it does not like that. Heard something moving in the bushes again.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Press middle mouse to throw a flashbang. Okay. Yeah, flashbangs are essentially just like regular frag grenades in this this scenario. Okay, I was worried about the range, but that range seems decent. Okay. I really hope that... Okay. Woo! I only have 4 left, so I need to get through here. There's a light over here. That light is safety. With more flashbangs. Nice. Okay.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Oh, batteries. Oh, hi. Kill 4 taken with a single flashbang. Nice. Achievement done. Okay. That was all of them, right? Yeah. There's yellow. Is there any yellow? There's like more police flashing up there. Yellow's this way. Okay. Oh, if I hit them directly with the flashbang, it just immediately goes off. Okay, that's good to know. Is that an arrow? It looks like an arrow pointing. Let me just see what's inside here. A generator and... okay. Oh, put light the entrance. Okay. More batteries. 3 normal flares? So I could choose like either flares to be middle mouse or flashbangs to be middle mouse. Okay. We'll stick with the flashbangs for now. Because flares don't actually kill, they just make you no shadow. I think we're supposed to head over here to the police lights? They did such a good job. Like, this feels so oppressive. Just the atmosphere. Every time this happens, where it's just this atmosphere, it feels so oppressive. I really hated wasting one of those on just a single guy.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bothered with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Oh, Lord.
Well,
let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
That's about would be my response to that. Like, okay, thank you for your opinion. The Night Owl, the voice of Pat Maine, all night, every night. Start your day right, 7 to 10, early bird. Surprised Pat didn't see me shine the flashlight through the window.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Oh, great.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Great. And round 2, start.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft? Nightingale on the radio
Nightingale
station.
stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Yeah, that's why you don't just randomly shoot. Wow. Ooh. Get in the light, get in the light, get in the light, get in the light. I'm in the light. Okay, here we go. We got a gun. Fine, I can let it recharge normally. It's just one guy. I don't need to waste a battery. Okay.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
The game calling itself on like, why in reality would these be here? The darkness controls the Taken. Yes, we have assumed as much. So I'm guessing the goal is just turn all of these on. Wait, hold on. Okay, let me test this. Hold on. So, is it? It looks like these are on a timer, or perhaps I can only have one on at a time. Oh, hey, and we got our shotgun. Nice. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, that's a... I got overwhelmed. Wow, that was a lot of them. Okay. Shotgun's a trap. And in light, you can hurt them. I'm just gonna turn that on. Yep, 1, 2. Everyone get out. Okay. Ow. Okay. There's a lot of enemies. Here we got flares and we got our revolver. That's fine. Let's go this way. A page. Wake attacked by a bulldozer.
The
Oh,
bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
great. Gotta be on the lookout for farm equipment. Not farm equipment. Construction equipment. And we know definitely those fences were definitely foreshadowing to for the shadow being able to take over inanimate objects. Sure.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
I really want to know what the federal... I wonder if Nightingale is part of the Bureau of Control. That definitely seems like a possibility. Okay. I think I'm doing decent on supplies right now. Hello?
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
Yeah, I wonder if she's been taken over just like Rose was. great. There's a train track. Are we gonna have a shadowy train chasing us? Oh, never mind. We're not actually going on the train track. What was that? That was just vibration. There was no sound there. I really do love the sense of scale. Like, you look back and you're like, I was just at that radio station. I really do love that. Okay, so this is the way we... for the extra. Oh, I've actually maxed my revolver ammo. Nice. I will definitely take that. I've also maxed my batteries. Oh. I just heard the footsteps. Oh, there's another one. I got so used to like hearing like footsteps like kind of just like ambient footsteps that I wasn't like too concerned, but I turned around and I saw the footsteps matching up with the guy just running at me. Oh, that was good. Wait, attacked by a possessed object.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Oh, great.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Oh, I just got all giddy with excitement. That was awesome. Okay. That looks like it's gonna fall. I'm gonna go this way.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. Okay. darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Yeah, let's just get away from there. I think these things will... Goodbye. Not the propane. Don't do the propane.